Jordynne Grace, where that absolute power, that juggernaut-like force of Jordynne Grace adds to Blake Monroe. Combined, they kind of have everything that you could
What's
ever
good,
ask.
everybody? Sean Rosenberg in the building. Welcome to the live stream. We are about to watch NXT's The Great American Bash. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize from last night during the live stream of the Clips album. I was having technical difficulties with trying to stay on track, and of course, you know, dealing with a bad condition in my apartment, so I had to cut the live stream short. But I did finish the rest of the album on my own time, and the album is phenomenal. And I will be doing like a video, basically. Well, I'll do the video probably sometime tomorrow of, you know, my thoughts on it, thoughts on the album. So stay tuned for that. But once again, I do apologize. So right now we're getting ready to watch NXT The Great American Bash, and then later on tonight, WWE will also be hosting Saturday night's main event at 8 o'clock. I will be doing another live stream later on, so stay tuned for that. But that's later on tonight. We're getting ready to watch NXT's The Great American Bash right now.
Also at NXT Great American Bash, these three men put pen to paper. It's the Slammiversary World Championship contract signing as Joe Hendry, Trick Williams, and Mike Santana sign the contract.
A highly tense environment. This one also highly tense for a lot of different reasons. The NXT Women's North American Championship is on the line. Soruka with Zarya will defend against Izzy Dame, who is now best friends with Tatum Paxley.
Oh, best friends. These two are not, because Jasper Troy and Javon Evans get in a highly personal, highly intense battle today at the Great American Bash.
And apparently that's the match that's going to start the entire show today at the Great American Bash. But this one, can the upset of the century happen at the Great American Bash? Will this be fought with honor, or is honor thrown out the window? Inamura today challenges for the NXT Championship against a man that no one has been able to defeat, Oba Femi. I cannot wait, Megan, for the Great American Bash.
Well, Sam, we don't have to wait long for the Great American Bash, because all the action comes your way right now.
Let's go, baby.
All right. Here we go. Excuse me.
Forever. Together.
WWE weekend in Atlanta has begun as our superstars are set to carry on a summer tradition like no other. There is our champion, Oba Femi.
The NXT champion, Oba Femi.
Ready to defend the NXT championship here live tonight. He will do so against the #1 contender, Yoshiki Inamura. Can Inamura win the championship here tonight at the Great American Bash? Another man looking to win gold is Ricky Saint. A Falls Count Anywhere match, he faces Ethan Page for the North American Championship. On On the topic of champions, there is TNA World Champion.
The TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
Made official live here tonight. The goddesses of hostility are here in center stage. Big weekend for our women's champion in the middle, JC Jane. That's because she meets Jordan Grace tomorrow. As for tonight, she meets the Juggernaut along with her tag team partner, Blake Monroe. It's our main event at the Great American Bash.
Oh, wow. 40 years ago.
In Charlotte, North Carolina, a summer tradition unlike any other was born. A historic event
It started in, oh, come on.
created
It started
by the American dream,
in
patriotic celebration
WCW.
of part of summer,
Then it,
to unleash a
then it,
spectacle of celebration.
then it continued to grow in WWE on the main roster, and then
The
it
fireworks
also
will be set off once
came to NXT, and now it came to NXT.
Ricky, I am a fighting champion, and you can earn a shot at this championship if you survive the Vanity Project Gauntlet.
When I beat the gauntlet, I get to dictate the stipulation for my rematch.
I love that.
Ethan, the ball's in my court. Anything goes or falls count anywhere match.
Jordan, you and Blake Monroe think you can just walk up in here and everyone's gonna bow down at your feet.
Oh my God! Wow! NXT just became glamorous.
Fatal Influence will always be here to remind you exactly where you stand.
No! Certainly a numbers advantage now for Fatal Influence. She's here!
Blake Monroe.
You want something done about Jordan and Blake, so it will be Fallon Henley and JC Jane against the team of Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
Over. You wanted to see if I wasn't. Inamura has earned the right to challenge the ruler.
The truth will prevail. You are not worthy enough to take this title from me.
At the Great American Bash, I will become the new NXT champion.
Welcome back to NXT's Midsummer Classic. Welcome to the Great American Bash.
And now, WWE presents Great American Bash.
You can feel the excitement inside the sold-out center stage live in Atlanta. That's 40 years ago this month, a man with an American dream created this event. A dozen Hall of Famers competed on that night. The tradition carries on with our superstars looking to forge their own future Hall of Fame paths. Welcome to the Great American Bash.
Your boy is bouncy.
All right, here we go. The young buck, Javon Evans.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing 180 pounds, Javon Evans.
Nick Joseph alongside Mr. Great American Bash, Booker T and Corey Graves. You know, we got late arrivals here tonight due to our downtown traffic here in Atlanta. We are sold out, but Corey, are we about to see a new layer to the young OG?
We're about to find out exactly what Javon Evans is truly made of. We know he has mastered the aerial game, but does Javon have what it takes to stand toe-to-toe with a bona fide monster?
You can see there's already a target on the body of Javon Evans.
Jasper Troy.
I know Booker's opinion. Tori, how big is this for Jasper Troy?
Well, listen, when you're an upstart in NXT as Jasper Troy is fresh
Oh,
out winning
man.
LFG, the opportunity to knock off one of the most wildly popular superstars in the business, like Javon Evans.
So this is my first. So this is the.
And Booker, you see Javon Evans his ribs are heavily
He
taped.
better be ready. He better be ready because Jasper Troy, that's the real deal. That MOUN as
This is the first time I'm seeing
Javon Evans out here
seeing this inaugural winner from this
Is that rib injury going to hinder him in this
excuse me,
match?
seeing the winner of the
And right now, that big man, that monster,
LF,
takes
I think
pain and punishment out of this young man.
LFG, I think that's what it's called.
The smash mouth style of Jasper Troy versus the aerial
Legends,
artistry
future
of
greats.
Javon Evans. I gotta question this
This
decision
is
by
the first
Evans.
time I'm
Might have
seeing
been
the inaugural
so
winner
much
of that
larger.
of that competition.
NXT Booker, in your opinion, should the winner
Now I already know about Javon Evans, but
championship after
the
That's a good question. Javon Evans has had some major opportunities, and he's come so close to cashing in. The kid definitely needs to be in the conversation with this big
oh
man.
no,
This
the
big man,
injured
Jasper
ribs
Troy. He
again.
just needs to go out there and just keep wrecking the competition. Night in, night out. He'll find himself with the championship. Trust me.
Inamura versus Femi for the NXT title later tonight, but you know he's not here, Graves. But you certainly can feel the
Oh
of the American
man.
Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
No doubt the son of a plumber smiling down on the Great American Bash, Dusty's great creation.
Whoa.
All these years later, Dusty's influence felt in every aspect of the game.
And for Javon Evans, he is defending himself tonight. Springboard.
Oh no. Got caught.
Got manhandled. And Jasper Troy looking to punish Evans, who's able to escape for a moment.
Oh.
But again,
What a drop kick right to the face.
by Troy multiple times. Troy said Tuesday he was done with Evans, but Evans showed he is not done with Jasper Troy.
Oh no.
Too much power from the big man, Jasper Troy. 6'5", 300 pounds. Oh, yes.
Evans doing his best to
Oh, wait a minute.
predicament, slipping into the
Sleeper hole.
sleeper hole from behind.
Great counter by Javon trying to wear down Jasper Troy's center of the ring, and well, that was clever there by the young OG. But did you see that, Corey?
Another sleeper hole.
Everything right now is hurting the body of Javon.
No doubt about it when you suffer damage to your
Whoa.
That's not going to do Evans any favors. Both superstars crashing to the outside.
Trying to get a look at our right, but look at the eyes of Javon Evans, and Evans.
Oh no.
Right there on the steel part of the ring right there. That's the hardest part.
See the agony etched on the face of Evans.
Booker, what does that feel like hitting that corner where the steel meets wood?
That right there can end many of matches right now. Definitely Jasper.
Oh.
Advantage.
Graves, you talking about
Oh,
this earlier.
oh
This match has
no.
really begun. Can Evans
No effect.
overcome that monster mentality of Jasper Troy?
So far, it's done a pretty good
Wait a minute.
job. I don't know
That-
if Evans got all that kick, but
Oh, no.
Yeah, he didn't get that.
Just got all of Javon Evans. Did you see his body
my
just
God.
flop?
Wow.
Man, that
Real.
I told you, he's a monster, baby.
Javon Evans' body was absolutely mangled upon impact on the outside. It's about to get
oh
worse.
no.
Come up like Jasper Troy. Let me tell you,
All the ribs.
I've been in that
Oh no.
looking for a meal. When you hungry, it's time to eat. That's what I'm talking about. That's Jasper Troy,
I
man.
think the scariest thing about Jasper Troy is this is catharsis for Troy. He's letting out all the rage. All the anger he keeps pent up inside on the broken body of Javon Evans.
Seen against the ropes, we've seen against the side of the ring, we've seen against the steel guardrail here to our right. It's like human pinball right now for Jasper Troy. And now what's on his mind?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what's on Jasper's mind. He wants to end Javon Evans once
Oh,
and
no.
for all.
Oh, baby.
Every
Wow.
time we see that $1 million smile of Javon Evans, Jasper Troy gets sick to his stomach.
Wow.
My God, what impact.
This matchup right now, Jasper Troy looks to be at home. He's looking around. How can he inflict more damage? How can he inflict more pain?
Oh, no.
Just keep crushing the opposition. That's what this man is all about.
Booker, why is Troy the way he is? You know him better than us.
Look here, man. When you come up out the mud, when you looking for a meal late at night, and you ain't getting nothing back, staring at the wall of silence, that's what you turn into, man.
Now just punishing again. Javon Evans, look at the face of Evans. Just ripping away, trying to break the back. Jasper Troy, who won LFG Season 1, made his debut May 27th, Season 2.
The young fans trying to get the young OG back in the mix.
6 weeks after his debut, he's already here for a premium live event.
From day one, Jasper Troy was locked in. They always say the eyes never lie, man. This dude right here,
oh no,
man, he's dangerous.
That powerful Irish whip.
We've heard from Booker. Corey, I'd love to get your first impression.
What a chop!
About Jasper Troy.
You can't not
another chop.
The physicality of Jasper Troy. I think with a little more experience, a little more seasoning. This dude is going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long, long time.
Trying to follow up with that big elbow.
Oh, good. Oh, Javon Evans moved out the way.
Just able to get out of the way.
And we've said for a long time that when it comes to Javon Evans, maybe the sky isn't even the limit, but perhaps Evans has met his match in Jasper Troy tonight.
Listen, Jasper Troy was looking for a body shot. Javon was able to get out of the way and now swinging with rights of his own. Able to sidestep Jasper one more time.
Oh!
Right hand, right under the jaw of Troy. Jasper right now for a moment is rocked. But Javon Evans, Corey, can't capitalize.
Evans out of the way and double axe handle off the rope.
No way.
Looking for the German suplex. There's
no way.
Not with banged up ribs.
Booker, how wise was that of Javon?
That was not. Oh, what a super kick.
And right now, Jasper Troy, he's got a target right on those ribs. He's going to try to take this kid out.
Trying to fly one more time.
Oh, no.
Momentary hesitation just cost Javon.
Oh, no.
Still again, baby.
Focusing on the ribs, Javon Evans.
No.
I can only imagine how hard it is for Javon to breathe right now following that devastating backbreaker and then just getting tossed.
He just threw him.
But this man, Jasper Troy, he's going to try to separate this young man from his senses, take everything from him tonight.
And Booker, I know you've talked to Jasper Troy about the magnitude of this event. You've competed at 6 Great American Bashes during your career.
I told Jasper Troy.
Yeah, I don't blame the referee.
You got one shot at
the referees might even thinking about trying to call the match. Oh no. Again to the ribs. Oh my goodness.
I told you, you go out here, you put this young man down. You go out there, there it is. You step on him. You put him down.
Oh wow.
You walk on him. And you step on some toes. And keep on walking, Jack. I love it.
I think your exact quote too.
Yeah, Book. I know Book is enjoying it.
You want me to be completely honest for what you said earlier tonight. But Graves, listen to center stage. Sold out, letting Jasper Troy know exactly how they feel about it.
Well, unfortunately for the NXT universe in attendance, Jasper Troy could care less what they think about his performance. Troy's out here to make a statement to the entire roster, to the entire business. Jasper Troy has arrived.
And to be fair, he's also trying to make a statement to our general manager, Ava, who is here tonight. Jasper Troy feels he can get another opportunity at the NXT Championship because, in his opinion, no one has ever pushed Obafemi to the limit the way he did.
It's hard to argue with Jasper Troy's assessment of his own performance, taking the ruler to the limit. But right now, Jasper Troy is just having his way.
Jasper Troy just picking up Javon. Javon finally able to get a little bit of separation.
Right now, the big man is closing in on it, but Javon is he's putting up a hell of a fight. Let's just say this about the kid. The kid is putting up a hell of a fight. Still, your bicycle, son.
Trying to ride it to victory at this juncture, but Javon Evans
again,
trying to get away. And look, as this matchup goes,
wow!
Of Jasper Troy, you're seeing the fight right now in Javon Evans. Graves, is Javon at a crossroads, so to speak?
Listen, I don't believe that's necessarily the case. I think no matter what happens in this match, Javon Evans has an extremely bright future as a major player in WWE.
Big man down to one knee, guys.
Javon Evans trying to get bouncy and the ribs, the ribs.
No, those ribs.
You can attest to this. When your body just fails you in the middle of a match, what goes through your head?
Now that right there, that's called shutdown. That's called shutdown. And when that happens right there, you can go into panic mode. Hopefully this young man will not go into panic mode because the referee will have to well without understanding know how to perhaps stop it, man.
Well, he would have been in panic mode if he would have been squished by Jasper Troy. But look, you said it earlier, Booker. There is no quit in Javon Evans. He's learned in a year you can't achieve million-dollar dreams with $1,000 hustle. He's got to bring it tonight.
Not $1,000,000, champagne wishes, and caviar dreams.
I'm trying to get my own stick, Booker. I'm trying to do something on my own here.
Look at that, kicking out the knee of Jasper Troy, whose face made contact with Javon's knee. This might have bought the young OG some very valuable time.
And now he might be
here we go.
The pain, Corey. You've said it before, whether it's Raw, SmackDown, or
punches,
NXT,
more punches. Oh, wow. Javon is like, he's fighting for his life. Oh. He is fighting for his life now.
He's chopping down the monster.
What the hell?
Oh.
Troy is down to one knee.
Big boot. Big man just keep coming, though.
Oh, got caught. Looking for that massive choke slam. Countered by Evans. Looking for the German again.
No
Trying
way.
to block out the pain.
I don't like the tactics right there by the young OG.
Look at Jasper Troy like a horror movie monster, like Michael Myers, like Jason Voorhees, just continuing to soldier forward.
Heard Javon screaming in pain, trying to fly. This time connected.
Oh, there he is.
That was out at a quick 2.
An emphatic kick out by Troy.
Springboard.
Oh, no.
What a man. This dude ain't human.
Jasper didn't connect. Evans getting bouncy.
Wait a minute.
Crawls into the cover.
1, 2.
Near fall. What a way, guys, to kick off the Great American Bash. What a way to kick off this weekend here live in Atlanta.
Yeah, but Evans needs to find out.
Oh, man. If Javon, imagine if Javon Evans pulls out a miracle. Oh, no.
Well, we just found that out. And, oh, I'm going to roll through for a moment. And Jasper,
dumped over the top to the floor.
Remember earlier in the matchup.
Here we go.
Time to go flying.
Javon Evans takes out Troy on the outside.
But how much damage did Javon just do to himself? Sold out in center stage, and right now, I don't think Javon Evans gives a damn, but just like you said earlier, that monster rising.
Uh-oh.
Sipping on that cocktail of the
Oh,
adrenaline
Javon, you better
NXT
turn around.
universe. He can be hard to stop, but Troy looking to snuff out Javon once and for all.
I gotta wonder what's going through the mind of Javon Evans right now. And a small slip going right back around.
No way.
And
Oh, he got him.
can you believe that?
He got him.
Javon just hit the 3rd time the charm. Trying to climb, trying to will himself to the top. Javon Evans getting a little froggy. But the damage to the ribs.
1, 2. And that kick out.
Jasper Troy again able to power.
And Vic, you hit it right on the head. The impact, what perhaps the damage suffered to this juncture to the ribs of Javon Evans. Frog splash on the money. But Evans just a hair too late into the cover.
Oh, no.
This time from the top, got caught, and a massive emphatic
Choke slam.
choke slam from Jasper Troy to Javon, and
There it is.
and that could be the beginning of the end for Javon Evans. Looking for that black hole slam. Oh, from behind. Up.
Oh, wait.
You gotta be
Stacking them up.
You gotta be.
Oh, my gosh.
What?
Javon just, what?
Did I just see that with my own 2 eyes?
I'm seeing it right now.
That has got to be one of the biggest upsets ever.
A shocking turn of events. And the W belongs to the young OG.
What a win. That was, wow. Jada Parker.
There's some big-time superstars in tomorrow night's Evolution Battle Royal. And I'm going to use every single ounce of their star power as my stepping stone to the spotlight that I want. Because, baby, when it comes to making history, best believe I'm going to be on point. And when that dust settles at Evolution, I'm going to be the winner of that Battle Royal. Head to Clash in Pairs, where everyone's going to remember one name. Jada Parker. Clock it.
I feel like Jada Parker is a dark horse in that Battle Royal.
To put the final nail in the coffin of the D'Angelo family this coming Tuesday. But I've enjoyed the ride. It's been fun watching Tony D feel the pressure before I finish him off. But after that, it's on to bigger and better things. I want to make this cup the championship in NXT. So as I was planning some strategies of destruction for Tony and Luca, it hit me. Why don't I create a list of people I want to embarrass en route to becoming the top dog here? So I wrote down some people of authority, WWE Hall of Famers, fake kings, dads of famous influencers, and some guy who calls himself The Situation, but doesn't really want one. But one by one, they said no, or disconnected their phones. Except one guy, former champ. That hefty Lexus King is a good place to start. That snake-bitten dummy Santino Marella likes to run his mouth, he can get it too. Logan may be busy, but his dad, Gregory Paul, he's primed for an ass whooping. Randy Orton Jr., he could catch it too. Maybe a couple of true legends like the Birdman or UK legend like Johnny Saint wants one last shot at glory. Bring it. But there was one guy, the size of a train. Guys like a giant Bernard. There was only one guy on my list who accepted my challenge at the Heritage Cup, and he's right in here. Come on, let's go. Let's go find him. There he is, right there. Oh, Coach Flu. You won the lottery, my guy. You got some guts, some big guts. What are you talking about, Specs? Oh, you're a funny guy. Don't play coy with me. I got the bug again. You're missing the roar of the crowd. You accepted my challenge online at the Heritage Cup. Online? Yeah, Twitter. Like The Situation, that Lexus, we were trading. You accepted.
Facts. I hate to break this to you, but that was not me. I must have been hacked. Well, good luck. Good luck. Well,
you were hacked. Hacked.
Stacks. That head on a swivel.
This is on a swivel. How can you get hacked? You just... Oh, hey, where's my Heritage Cup? Yo, where's my Heritage Cup? Who took it? Which one?
Oh no, somebody took the NXT Heritage Cup. Oh, tomorrow night.
I'm the V.E.R.G. The prodigy.
They storms come. Greatness is my destiny. I'm #1.
Tippy welcome to the big time.
WWE Evolution tomorrow night. We'll be tuning in to that PLE tomorrow night.
We are the example. We are the leaders.
We are Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence.
Jacy Jane with the biggest challenge of her career, the #1 luchadora in the world, our NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie McMahon. Hey, wait a minute, Jasmine Nix has the official Fallon Henley, what the hell?
Here is your winner and the new NXT Women's Champion, Jacy Jane.
I pulled off the most shocking moment in NXT history. All is right in the universe because Fatal Influence is
Easy about to find out what it means to have a target on your back as one of these 4 women will advance to Evolution and challenge Jade for the NXT Women's Championship. The Juggernaut showing what she's capable of. Oh my God! Torture rack bomb. Wow! And Jordan Grace has done it.
Oh man. Tomorrow night.
From the moment that I stepped foot into a WWE ring, I had one thought, one singular goal. To become a champion in the best women's division in the world. And I sacrificed everything to get to the WWE. Evolution in Atlanta, I'll finally become the NXT Women's Champion. I have to.
All right, Jordan. I'm fully aware that you can bench press more than me. You'll never carry this division.
Shut up. JC Jane, running her mouth again. Let's all act surprised. But I'm not gonna surprise anybody when I beat you. And when I take that NXT Women's title from you, I'm gonna be the one steering this division into the future.
I'm sorry. Luckily for you, Fatal Influence will always be here to remind you exactly where you stand.
Certainly a numbers advantage now for Fatal Influence.
Jordan Grace looking to stand her ground.
Has a fatal blow just been delivered to JC Jane. We're live in Atlanta, the center of the wrestling world this weekend, as our WWE podcasts have a stacked lineup this week, including Ricky Saints with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. On what do you want to talk about? Saints, Cage, Falls Count Anywhere for the North American title still to come live tonight.
Sol Ruka, an incredible performance last night on SmackDown. In a few minutes, you'll be defending the NXT Women's North American Championship against the Cullings' Izzy Dame. But not only that, Zaruka has a chance at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship tomorrow night at Evolution. How are the two of you feeling?
Sarah, I'm not gonna lie, I am riding high. Last night, on my SmackDown debut, everyone got to see me snatch not only 1, but 2 souls. But today, it is tunnel vision on retaining this Women's North American Championship. Izzy Dame is a master manipulator, and she's the pulse of the calling, but she's gonna get her soul snatched regardless. My best friend is an absolute workhorse. In 3 days, you best believe I'm going to be in her corner to make sure that nothing goes wrong.
Dark.
Especially with that little Tatum lurking around. After she retains, tomorrow night, Zaruka becomes the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Dude, me with 3 titles? Oh my God, it's gonna be sick. I guess it's time to go. Let's go.
Good luck.
Truth will ultimately prevail. But there is pain bringing it to light.
Yeah, I was right. That was Dark. That was Dark State.
With a nod of approval from Sean Spears, Izzy Dame looks to capture gold here tonight. And Corey, doesn't it just seem week by week Izzy is growing in confidence?
I think that the culling was exactly what Izzy Dame needed in her career, and time will tell if the same holds true for Tatum Paxley. But this is a massive opportunity with gold on the line, not only just for Izzy Dame, but for the culling as an entire unit.
24 hours ago, Sol Ruca competed in Nashville on SmackDown. Graves, she can't feel 100%.
You would imagine not, but when it comes to thriving in high-pressure situations, I don't know if anyone is doing it these days quite like Sol Ruca. The woman is born to handle pressure. Tonight could be the latest example.
Well, let's go up to our ring announcer, Mike Rome.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Culling, Izzy Day. And her opponent, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Sol Ruca.
There have been 8 NXT Championship matches in Atlanta. 0 title changes. Women's North American title on the line in this
Here we
moment.
go.
And Graves,
The NXT Women's North American Championship.
Sol on WWE Speed, she is the women's champion.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
what?
minute. Paxley just smacked the taste out of Zaria's mouth.
Well, don't forget what Zarya called Tatum just moments ago. And Tatum right now might be running for her life. Our referee, Gary Wilson, trying his best.
I mean, to be fair, Tatum was absconded with several times.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, baby.
Easy.
Oh,
Ref.
referee.
Ref.
Do you damn job,
We
ref.
don't see it. I drive. Is he screaming for the title? Oh, and the foot. The right foot of Sol Ruca on that bottom rope. You felt the air leave this sold-out center stage. Corey, check this out one more time.
Amongst the chaos outside, inside the ring, Izzy Day with that sky-high power bomb. You heard the crowd count to 5. That was about a 7.5 count before Sol got her foot on the bottom rope.
I mean, Booker, that was a heads up.
Can I
play.
say this? Great strategy from Tatum Paxley right off the bat. I love it, man.
Well, no doubt who Paxley is in the corner of. She has decided to join Izzy, join the Culling instead of siding with Sol Ruca and Zarya, who were once her friends.
Don't waste any time, Izzy.
As I was getting ready to talk to you.
Let me ask you this, Vic. Why do you think Tatum Paxley made such a choice for her own career?
I honestly don't know how to ask that because we've seen Tatum Paxley for such a long time, and she always says that her friends leave.
Oh!
For some reason, she trusts Izzy more
That
than most.
knee to the...
What's it about?
Buddies, pals, man. That's what it's all about.
I thought you were going to say checks and championships.
You feeling okay?
Stick. Missile drop kick from Sol.
I thought you was going the other route.
Sol with a big kick. Sol getting back into this matchup, and Graves to get this back on track. How has she handled the extra workload with not one,
Oh,
but
baby.
2 championships?
That might have been the beginning of the end.
Able to roll through was Sol, both women on the outside.
Izzy did her best to plant Sol. Sol definitely took some impact high on her shoulder. She's obviously able to recover, but curious to see if that's going to factor in as this match progresses.
And to counter that point, Sol also did just have enough momentum to get Izzy up and over. Charging in.
Big
Big
shot.
Big
Big shot.
Recover, title on the line, and a near fall. Sol could have 3 championships after tomorrow night. Of course, teams with Zarya for the women's tag team titles and a 4-way tag team matchup at Evolution. Booker, how difficult is it to stay focused on one title, let alone 3?
It's so hard to try to go out there and defend a championship like that. In this business, you're on the road so much. This is not like football with Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders or anything like that. Too much in ring time.
Hoisted up, Izzy again showcasing that power. This a rubber match.
Uh-oh.
2 in singles competition, but it is important to remember Izzy did pin the champion recently in a tag team match, and Izzy right now in control.
Total control, man.
Certainly has to give a mental advantage to Izzy Dame, who seems to be settling into cruise control in this matchup, making sure she doesn't make any errors, doesn't leave any openings for the champion to get back in this fight.
Tatum Paxley, they're on the outside playing cheerleader. We're all being honest with each other. Tatum has more issues than TV Guide. We we can save that for another day. Is Sol Ruca trying to fight back in
When
this
did
match?
you become a mental health professional, Joseph?
Hey, look, I have to sit between you two every single week.
Oh!
I have earned a few stripes. Is now looking for a title is Izzy Dame. And a near fall. Izzy looking for her first championship here in NXT. And imagine tomorrow, Corey, Izzy has another massive opportunity at Evolution. Women's Battle Royal winner would have a championship match at Clash in Paris.
It could be Izzy Dame we're talking about in a matter of months, holding multiple championships as Sol Ruca does right now. Think about the other side of the coin for Ruca. She potentially could leave Evolution with 3 titles, or 1, just a speed championship.
That's very true. As Izzy Dame right now has been in the driver's seat since beginning. From behind, using her quickness. And almost able to keep Izzy's shoulders down for 3. Right back up, though, and right back down into the cover. Hook of the leg, and another kick out.
Izzy's one step ahead right now, guys.
I agree with you, Book. It's like Izzy has utilized the fact she had a singular focus coming into this matchup. One opponent to worry about, that being Sol Ruca. Whereas Ruca, as we talked about before, has been burning the candle at both ends.
Shawn Spears believes in Izzy Dame. He has said he suffered so that she could shine, along with Nico Vance and Tatum Paxley. Booker, how important has Shawn Spears been to the growth of the challenger here tonight?
You're talking about the GPS. Shawn Spears has done a hell of a job with Izzy Dame, because Izzy was kind of floundering after Kiana James took a hiatus. But right now, she's looking her big shot.
Oh, no.
We got the champion. We got the champion. Oh, my God.
Boot a half second away. And this is where, Corey, I come back to yesterday. 24 hours ago.
Let's take another look at this before we get there, Vic. Bam! Sol Ruca, you can pick up your bicuspids over on Peachtree Street.
I thought it was over right there.
Incredible boot by the challenger.
But Corey, she's coming in not at 100%, competing last night, taking on the likes of Roxanne Perez.
Listen,
Who's gonna win?
Iron sharpens iron. Sol Ruca certainly of that.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about who's gonna win in terms of the main event for the NXT Championship?
100%. And it's always said, you can work hurt all day, man. That's what this man just can't work injured. That's the deal, dog.
Right now, Sol trying to get back.
Oh, wow.
Looking to the outside, you see her tag team partner Zarya trying to fire her up, as is this sold-out crowd here in Atlanta.
Watch your positioning, Izzy. You got to stay out of those corners, man.
Izzy again just able somehow to slither away, able to counter, rolling up now the champion for the title, another near fall. And that power on display, counter though by Sol. Unique backstabber of sorts. I believe that was 2 feet to the spine.
Unique offense from the Women's North American champion, Sol Ruca, now with a few valuable moments to re-strategize. What the hell?
Oh, wow!
She didn't get all of that. She took a nasty spill in Sol.
It's tough to tell which woman got the worst of that exchange.
And Tatum Paxley almost having a panic attack of sorts over seeing her friend suffer.
Look at this, Ruca's right foot, perhaps her knee, connected with the forehead or face of the challenger.
Guys.
But Sol took a nasty spill in the process.
Izzy took all of that, guys.
Watch out, watch out.
Sol now springboard into the ring, and she's getting a little crazy right now, laying it on the line, hook to the leg for the title, and challenger able to kick out. You can see Tatum Paxley. You can see now the eyes of the champion. You see Zarya on the outside. A lot of layers between these 4 women, but the one thing that matters the most right now here at the Great American Bash is the Women's North American Championship. It's Sol Ruca, not afraid to take risks. But I don't know about this.
High red district, guys.
Oh, no.
Izzy Dame did her homework.
Certainly did. And she might have just broken the code into the cover
1, 2,
for the title,
and a kick out.
Near fall.
Kudos to the champion for surviving, but Izzy Dame brought her A game tonight. First shrugging Sol off, followed immediately by a code breaker from the middle rope. She almost had a new champion.
Graves, Izzy has a cold-hearted edge over most. I mean, she's manipulative, she's conniving, but will that carry her to a victory? Because right now, Sol almost seems possessed in a way.
Well, listen, manipulative, conniving, Those are words that people use when they talk about someone that they don't like. I haven't been close enough to Izzy to understand where her head truly is. Sol Ruca, wildly popular. Izzy Dane, perhaps not so much. That could all shift here at the back.
Oh, what a chop.
From the champion. Challenger
Forearm and a chop itself. Oh.
And Zarya call Izzy the pulse of the calling, Booker. That is certainly something that's hard to argue. Capo kick by Ruca.
I agree. I mean, right now, Izzy Dane is doing a hell of a job for the culling. And we talk about Sol Ruca having to compete on multiple occasions. Could he be catching up with her, guys? That's the question.
And now again, looking for a little high risk.
To my point. To my point.
You're right, Book. You're absolutely right. Luckily, Sol able to recover. X Factor from the top.
Pivotal point right now in this matchup. And truthfully, I don't know who's taking more punishment here tonight.
Great point, Vic.
What a hard-hitting matchup.
Why is she carrying a Barbie doll?
Seemingly fueled by the WWE Universe, Sol Ruca back to her feet first.
Hoisting up the challenger at this point too, Book. Drop kick to the back. You kind of have to throw sort of strategy out the window.
Definitely right now with those deep waters right now. We're going to see who's going to drown. That's the question. Who's going to drown?
Uh-oh.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Oh, wow.
Massive choke slam
That could
from
be
the
it.
challenger. Izzy right back in center of the ring. High impact offense for the championship. And the champion.
Wow, what a kick out.
Kicking out. And now
is not the time, Izzy. You can't let yourself fall apart.
To Graves' point, Izzy Dane has to stay focused, Booker.
Now, definitely got to stay focused, but this, guys, this is what the Great American Bash is all about, leaving everything in the middle of that square circle. Izzy's feeling it. Can she deliver the coup d'etat?
And both also want to carry momentum into tomorrow's Evolution.
Oh, what a super kick.
Champion has life. And looking for that soul snatcher, countered for a moment by the challenger.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Jeez.
I thought Izzy was going to walk right into it right there.
Izzy, as Corey said earlier, has certainly done her homework. Both women. Whoa!
Whoa!
Unbelievable athleticism from Sol Ruca.
Target set. Big spear.
Spear.
Zarya entering into the zone of destruction. And
Oh, come on.
Tatum. Our official didn't see Tatum Paxley help out her new BFF.
Good. Get her out of here.
Tatum Paxley's wiped out. A big right hand, though, from the challenger. Izzy Dane back in. Ducks the clothesline. And
Oh, there it is.
Ruca snatches Izzy's.
1, 2, 3.
Sol Ruca retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Sol Ruca.
What a match. Graves, let's go back to the closing moments.
Here we see
It was a spear right there.
champion. It wasn't quite enough to get the job done thanks to the assist from Tatum Paxley on the outside, who was met and nearly sawed in half by Zarya for her troubles. But Izzy got a bit overzealous, and Sol Ruca with the Soul Snatcher, a move that no one has been able to solve just yet. And still, Women's North American Champion.
That spear must got to broke some ribs because the other girl's trying so hard to.
Of Sol Ruca and Zarya, we'll find out tomorrow at WWE Evolution.
Does that mean will the NXT Women's North American Champion do the unthinkable and win 3 different championships? All right, commercial break, real quick.
Too many stars to count. just built different. SummerSlam on a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam, August 2nd and 3rd. Individual and combo tickets on sale now.
Combo and individual event tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August the 2nd and Sunday, August the 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
And WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey, Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern as part of SummerSlam weekend. Tickets for this closed-door, non-televised event are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
And we are back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you wanna come get it, I ain't heavy. What's your name? You forget it, called the medic. So la que mando, la que gobierna. Atrévete.
Oh, Lola Vibes.
I just made my AAA debut, and tomorrow night I'm gonna knock everyone out, throw them over the top rope, and dance my way to Paris when I win the Evolution Battle Royal. Lo quiero mucho, Vice City.
Ready? Oh,
Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, formerly known as Mariah May.
A little appetizer before
The
you
former
take the NXT
AEW
Championship from JCJ.
Women's World Champion.
I do like the sound of that. I knew you would, my little muzzle muffin.
Our main event is still to come, but in moments, two men that can't stand the other. Saints looking to reign the North American Championship against Ethan Page. It's Falls Count Anywhere.
All right, here we go.
At the Great American Bash.
The Revolution. Ricky Saint.
Expensive fragrance fool you. I am here to turn this place upside down.
And Ricky Saint has been really impressive with me so far. When he came, ever since he came to NXT, he's been very impressive.
In NXT. On the inside, Ricky Saints, one of the most insecure human beings I have ever met.
Ethan Page! When it comes to Page and Saints, it has become downright toxic between the two of these men.
You know, you and I, we go way back, man.
I am tired of you, Ethan Page. So if that means that I gotta show up and defend the North American Championship and whoop your ass, then hey, baby, let's dance.
Page, he steals the spotlight and he puts gold around his waist.
Across the steel chair, throat first. Saints would be diagnosed with acute trauma to his larynx.
Oh no.
Bro, you met Ricky. This might be my best work.
I say so. The champ should be standing in the middle of that ring, tap dancing on the memory of Ricky Saints.
Ethan's ego grows more.
And everyone always looks forward to seeing this beautiful, beautiful smile.
All ego Ethan Page, the greatest North American to ever hold the North American Championship.
That's Ricky Saints!
He's pissed off. Wants to give him a pound of flesh of Ethan Page.
I want my rematch.
Ricky, if you want to get to Ethan Page, you're going to have to go through WWE Revolve's hottest faction.
The Vanity Project. Ricky. You can earn a shot at this championship if you survive the Vanity Project Gauntlet.
Ricky Saints cleared.
Of course, the WWE Evolved Champion.
Game viewers, because in fact, when I beat the Gauntlet, I get to dictate the stipulation for my rematch.
And the first man is eliminated. Go! That's two. Finish him. Third matchup here tonight. Caught him with a super kick. Ricky right now starting to come back. Looking for the row. Sham. Saints is headed to Atlanta.
Ethan, the ball's in my court. Great American Bash. I'm gonna dog walk your ass all over Atlanta. In the best match that I know how. Anything goes, a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Saints for the North American title.
Falls Count Anywhere.
Great American Bash.
And if you guys know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, that means there are no disqualifications, no countouts. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. But with a Falls Count Anywhere match, the pinfall does not have to be involved in the ring. That means Ricky Saint or Ethan Page can fight each other around the arena. Like, for example, if they go backstage, they can still, and if Ricky Saint pins Ethan Page and wins, he becomes champion. The same thing outside the ring.
No disqualifications. Falls can occur anywhere. Graves, why do you think Saints chose this stipulation?
Look at the fire in Ricky Saint's eyes tonight. This is a man who is ready for battle no matter the circumstance. And the only rules tonight, there are essentially no rules. That's the wheelhouse for the revolution at the Great American Bash.
Excuse me. And here comes the champ.
Says he was made in America.
Oh, here we go!
Fight, here we go.
Ricky Saint's not wasting any time. Remember, no disqualification. Oh, spear!
From the challenger. And again, Ethan Page can roll to the outside. He can be pinned right here at her feet. He can be pinned right here on the desk. He can be pinned up inside the NXT universe.
And a challenger right now.
Remember. Uh-oh. Candlestick! Oh, no!
The last Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh!
2022. It's been 3 years. And whoa!
Whoa.
I don't know. It looked like Saints hit something almost like a trash can of sort. And again, that's the dangers of this matchup, Booker. It can literally go anywhere.
I mean, I don't agree with this Falls Count Anywhere match by this young man, Ricky Saint.
Oh!
Think about Ethan Page. He's resourceful, man. He's resourceful. He will find a way to win in a situation like this.
You're absolutely right, Booker. As eager as Ricky Saints was to make this a Falls Count Anywhere match, he has to realize in the back of his mind, this could also be very beneficial to the
Uh-oh.
Ethan Page loves to
We're heading up top.
Already up amongst the sold-out crowd here at center stage in Atlanta. And our referee, Adrian Butler, there to count a 3 to hear somebody say, I quit. And Ricky Saints right now, I mean, guys, he can unleash all that anger, all that rage, all that frustration. It's all legal.
It is illegal. It is encouraged. Falls Count Anywhere rules. As if Saints needed any added motivation. Remember this, Ricky's a very long-time close protege of none other than Cody Rhodes. You know the respect that Saints had for Dusty Rhodes in his creation that is the Great American Bash.
A little bit extra in the heart of Ricky Saints here tonight. And I mean, Booker.
Are they about to head to the back?
Has to favor the challenger, does it not? He picked the stipulation.
Man, I have to beg.
Oh, they are!
Where are they going now?
I beg to differ because Ethan
Remember, I guess we're going to head to the back.
It's about maiming his opponent. That's what this man is about.
They're out in the main concourse
Oh.
here at center stage. And let's remember, it was Ricky Saints who successfully ran the Vanity Project gauntlet to earn this match and give him the right to choose.
With a plastic cup. Okay. Uh-oh, no. Oh!
Spine first into a pillar in the outside.
Now the guy's fighting in the kitchen, and right there, Ethan Page is looking for those sharp edges. Oh, yeah, man.
Remember.
That solid, what would you say, cement structure, that post. And now there's nothing that's stopping Ethan Page. Page is just punishing the challenger.
Remember, if Saints submits, even in the concession area, that counts as the end of this Falls Count Anywhere matchup.
See some member, yeah, get out of Dodge.
Oh, no.
NXT Universe over there in the bar area now, and could be looking for Egan.
Oh, no. Okay.
Looked like he was thinking about putting Saints into the post.
Certainly appeared that way. It's all perfectly legal. Saints just saved his own hide by escaping. Now some heavy right hands on the jaw of the champ.
Big shots, man.
Booker, you've been in a few of these matches. What challenges will both these men have to overcome in this match?
You got to stay composed in a situation like this because, like I say, anything can happen. This match could be over in a blink of an eye, man. Like I say, one hard shot in the wrong spot. Like I say, it could be over. Here we go.
Through the table.
Over in the WWE shop area.
Over at the merch stand.
Booker's right. If Saints could cover him, Graves, he could win the title. Falls Count Anywhere.
There it is. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Just a 2 count.
And you were right. That was a great observation by both of you. But
Well,
the fact is, Ricky Saints
there goes the merch stand.
himself as well in the early moments of this matchup. This has been grueling on both sides.
I say though, Ricky came out of the blocks quick though, man.
With the win, Saints become a 2-time North American champion, the 4th man to do so, joining Dominic Mysterio, Carmelo Hayes, and Johnny Gargano. And it seems finally these two have fought their way back in somewhat ringside.
Reversed into the steel ring stairs, and that could be the game changer all Ego was looking for.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Quickly, Ricky Saints was grabbing at his right
Oh, no.
shoulder. And now, again, everything legal.
Man, right to the gut, baby. I love, take him inside and finish him off.
Oh, no.
Make no mistake about it.
Oh, no.
Page will not hesitate to re-damage them.
Oh, no.
Right back to that injured throat you're pointing out. It was in a different way here in front of us, but into the cover, hook of the leg, and Ricky just able to kick out, and this is something that we hadn't even talked about yet. Ethan Page was
being the operative. We know how cerebral Ethan Page is as a competitor. Once again, utilizing a steel chair to great effect, potentially re-injuring the larynx of Ricky Saints.
Did I tell you? This guy's about business, man. Right now, we're straight back to the medulla oblongata, and down with that big shot. Oh, baby.
Hey, got Booker, reassigning the anatomy here at the desk again.
And you know that Paige Corey has conjured up a lot of diabolical ideas over the last week.
Diabolical. Oh, my goodness.
Almost saw it on display. Just getting out of Dodge was Ricky Saints. Hey! Pulling off all Ego. Everything legal. Championship hanging in the balance.
Challenger certainly feeling desperate, understandably so. And a fire extinguisher to the body into the spine of the
Anything
champion.
goes, man. Anything goes. Watch out, guys.
Trying to get out of Dodge. Not a lot of room for us here inside center stage. As now Ricky Saints back in control of this matchup, and will just expose that steel guardrail. Did he just rip that? Or you got a better angle than I did.
Saints has detached the upper part of the guardrail from the base and just slammed it across the body of the fallen champion.
You saw Ricky reach for that throat for a moment. Again, let's not forget the issues that run deep between these two. It was Ethan Page who interrupted Ricky Saints' contract signing. It's everything they've gone through, all the battles that they've
Ooh, steel chair in the back.
Sidelining Ricky Saints several weeks ago.
Excuse me.
But Booker, do you truly believe the long-standing issue between these two is going to end today?
No, it's not going to end. I mean, this is just beginning. I mean, these guys are going to fight throughout their careers. They may be buddies. They may be pals after it's all over with. But right now, it's about what? Jackson championships, man.
And damage, hurting the other. And I'm just looking up for my monitor, Corey. I don't know if you see the same thing I do on that right shoulder, but it looks like there's a welt and a bruise starting to show on Ricky Saints after going into the steel steps here to the right.
I think you're accurate in your assessment, but Saints fight through the pain, muscling up the champion.
I'm not necessarily looking for maybe Rochambeau, but countered by Page. Challenger right now, precarious position. Oh, just got his neck crunched.
Did you see the way Saints' neck collapsed into that top turnbuckle?
That was gnarly, dog. That was gnarly. And right now, Ethan Page is looking to finish this thing in a big, big way.
For those devilish ideas that Page has dreamed up. Now what is he thinking?
These ideas may be diabolical, as you said, Nick, but if they work, you have to call them genius.
And up top, and that time it didn't work out for the champion.
Backfire.
Page could be out. Saints right now could be on the verge of becoming a
1, 2,
champion.
and a kick out.
And Page left shoulder just getting up. Take a look around. You can feel the tension here in Atlanta.
Saints made the most of a tiny opening and turned the tides of this North American Championship match, driving Page face first. Now it's Saints with the opportunity to do a little construction of his own.
Again, these two know each other so well. Page beat Saints for the title in May.
No way.
Saints beat Page to retain the title. And standing delivery.
No.
Oh, no.
On the top of those steps, and Page right now quickly realizing it. Page right now trying to yank up Ricky Saints, looking for that suplex, bending that steel guardrail.
That's gotta do it.
And it's into the cover for the title.
Wow.
There was not a lot on that kick out.
Let me tell you right now, I don't know where Ricky Saints got that from, but right there, that had to be all instinct, especially after a shot like that.
I don't want to see it again.
Spine, kidneys, first into the steel, not once but twice. And somehow Saints able to survive.
We are sold out in center stage. This is the Great American Bash. A huge weekend for the WWE here in Atlanta, but this one about the North American title, it's falls anywhere. No countouts, no disqualifications. Falls can occur anywhere.
And if it's up to all ego Ethan Page, Goldberg won't be the only superstar having his final match this weekend. Page looking to end Saints once and for all.
Ethan Page believes he is a North American icon that others should base their life on. And it's Ethan Page who is slowly, methodically, almost now, it looks as if he's enjoying himself.
The champion savoring the suffering of Ricky Saints. What is all ego looking for here?
Just rearrange the furniture a little bit.
A little bit? He just stacked how many chairs? 4 steel chairs. And it's going to be a nasty landing for Ricky Saints. Saints trying everything he can do to hold on. Because, Corey, you're right. This could end Ricky Saints.
Saints has his feet hooked under that turnbuckle strut for the moment.
Biting. Wait a minute. Challenger biting the champion.
It's all legal.
Biting means necessary.
Oh! A power bomb through the chairs. And a kick out.
That egomaniac able to kick out.
Page wisely looking for respite on the outside as we look again at the power bomb delivered across 4 steel chairs by the challenger. I agree, Atlanta, this is awesome. Unfortunately, it may lead to shorter careers for one of or both of these men.
Well, again, this is false count anywhere. Right now, they're almost
oh, wait a minute.
Dock area.
That was that was the guy that lost to Javon Evans a few moments ago. Wait, who was that?
Innovative offense from Ricky Saints. Got to use your environment, though, right, Corey? I mean,
Oh, baby.
Name of the game.
That's a dangerous area right there, guys.
Is that a flip-flop? I believe the preferred nomenclature is chancla. Oh, whatever it is.
Uh-oh.
Is that Jasper Troy? It certainly is. What the hell?
Oh, no!
Full slam onto that road case. What? Again, there's no disqualification.
I don't know if that was by design or pure happenstance. Either way.
You don't piss that big man off.
Watch out, Booker, the right here to our right. And Ethan Page saw it. He realized it. Jasper Troy just inserting himself into this matchup.
You expect it's a little hot right now.
Obviously is for what happened to kick off the night here at the Great American Bash. And again, whoa! Oh, Ricky answering back, big right hand.
Page sent spilling out to the ramp.
That was smart, creating a little distance right there.
What a fight this has been. Oh, Ethan Page turning it around. Looking for Yeah, looks like he was again looking for ego's edge, trying to overpower Ricky Saints. Saints though staying right on top of the champion. And did he just use the referee? Tornado DDT with an assist from Adrian Butler for the title.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I saw that correctly, but that would be some more innovative offense from the challenger.
Innovative?
If it wasn't the referee, it was the LED board behind him. Let's look again. I think you might be right, Vic.
What do you mean innovative?
The referee should have disqualified him.
There's no disqualification, Booker. What are you not understanding? That you've been in these matches.
That's a little different. He hit the ref. He hit the ref blatantly.
Look, I think your medulla oblongata is malfunctioning.
He doesn't even know where his medulla oblongata is. And Ricky Saints
right here. He's right here.
Could be looking for Roshan. Oh, no. They're up near our camera crew at this juncture.
There's next to no real estate to work with up there.
No. Page looking for ego.
Oh, no.
Did he do it? This could be it.
God, no!
Oh, that's it.
Stop the match!
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Page falls
1, 2, 3.
Ethan Page survives. Falls count anywhere.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page.
We gotta get some medical staff out here to check on Saints. That man is broken.
Corey, as you hear Ethan Page screaming, just take another look at this. I'm still at a loss for words.
I mean, that's got to be easy. 10, 12 feet from the top of Saints' head down to the floor. I mean,
absolutely unreal. And for Ethan Page, with a twisted grin on his face, is still the North American champion.
Man, what a match. All right, commercial break.
Tonight only. Save up to 30% off site-wide. Here we go.
I'm out here clearing my head before the biggest match of my life. Tuesday night, the final battle of the D'Angelo family. And I never thought that I would say this, but I'm actually glad that it's coming to an end because Tuesday night begins the ascent of Luca Crucifino. It's time for me to step up and not be seen as this background lawyer, but be seen as to what I came here to be seen as. That's a WWE superstar, a championship contender, a top guy, a guy that can not only carry a family, a guy that can carry this entire brand. And that's not Stacks, because Stacks is so focused on his social media challenges and his little list that he's overlooking me. And Tony D'Angelo was so blindsided and so butthurt by Stacks that he's also overlooking me. And the D'Angelo's model for years has been, it's all about family. No. After Tuesday night, it's all about Luca Crucifino.
Well, there is our champion getting ready. Obafemi. Does he leave Atlanta with the gold? He faces Yoshiki Inamura here tonight at the Great American Bash. And the question becomes, will he be the champion, that being Obafemi, the next time NXT is on the road? Because we are coming to the hometown of The Undertaker and Booker T. Houston, Texas.
Man, LFG finale going down. Don't miss out. Don't get shut out. It's going to be good.
July 22nd, we will be, you're excited, aren't you? We will be in Houston, but here's who else is going to be joining us in Houston, Texas. As Booker just mentioned, the LFG Season 2 coaches. One of the newest Hall of Famers, Michelle McCool, fellow Hall of Famer, Bubba Ray Dudley, of course, the legend, the phenom, the Undertaker, and our broadcast partner, Corey.
Legends and Future Great. Oh, that's what it's called, Legends Future Great. I was right.
Breaking news from the desk of our general manager, Ava. Our next premium live event will be Heatwave Sunday.
Heatwave, okay.
Lowell, Massachusetts, and tickets go on sale this Wednesday.
All right.
But this is going to happen in New York City. These three men will be fighting for the TNA World title at Slammiversary. In moments, they put pen to paper to make that championship match official. They'll do so with our general manager, Ava, here live at the Great American Bash.
Welcome to the big-time Intercontinental Championship. Do you know how many opportunities there are for me to celebrate after everything that I've done in my career? Multiple-time women's champion, first woman to win the main event of WrestleMania, New York Times best-selling author, and now women's Intercontinental Champion. I should be happy, but no, because of that disingenuous shame to my hometown, Lyra Valkyria ruined everything.
Since you started trying to ruin my life, I have changed. By trying to hold me down, all you did was unlock the side of me that is capable of destroying you.
You're gonna apologize. You're gonna...
Bailey ambushing Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, if you think you taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong. That it made me stronger. I'm coming straight for you, and I'm knocking you down, and I'm taking everything that you took from me.
Intercontinental Championship up for grabs.
And wait a minute, Lyra Valkyria out here now, coming to Bailey's aid. And now Becky takes out Valkyria. Bailey making the climb to the attacking Becky. That's going to cause a disqualification.
What the hell are you doing? This was my match.
If this is my calling, walking through a burning rain.
This title is meant to be about opportunities. But the greatest opportunity this title ever got was when I won it.
My title. I think it's time I took it back. I should be standing here as the Intercontinental Champion if it wasn't for you, and I damn sure don't need any more friends.
Fighting all monsters that live inside.
You don't care about friendship. You know what that makes you? Just
mentioned I beat Bailey, I beat Lyra.
I sat front row when you won that championship, and then I watched you lose, and you raised her hand like a little bitch.
Oh, how
I have to rescue that championship from two massive disappointments.
tomorrow night, triple threat match for the Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez faces undefeated three-division king Terrence Bud Crawford in a historic clash that transcends titles on Saturday, September 13th at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event that marks the beginning of a bold new era in boxing. Register for access to pre-sale tickets before they go on sale to the general public at WWE.com/boxing.
We are live and sold out in Atlanta this afternoon for the Great American Bash. And the Great American Bash is brought to you in part by Jack Pocket. Download the Jack Pocket Lottery app to start ordering lottery tickets right to your smartphone. New customers use code SUPLEX for your first ticket free. Our general manager, Ava, is live in ring and standing by.
This weekend, WWE continues to make history. Of course, we'll see this at Evolution tomorrow, but this afternoon is no exception. I'm here on behalf of the Director of Authority of TNA, Santino Marella, to supervise the official contract signing for the TNA World Championship match at Slammiversary. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming first the challengers, beginning with Mike Santana.
Santana was good. Hey y'all, step on this. The rockin' apple don't fall far from the wicked tree with the pressure that is sensory.
And guys, this is a man who has made it known. He wants to take TNA back to its roots. He wants to not only be the champion, but he also wants Corey to be the savior of TNA.
Well, it's much easier said than done, and I am personally very, very impressed by what I've seen from Mike Santana. I won't be the guy to say that he can't do the job, but you know who does disagree with Santana's assessment? That being the reigning TNA champion, that man, Rick Williams.
Give it up for Mike Santana, though. This guy would have put TNA on his back. Got to give him props for that.
Next, Joe Hendry.
Center stage has risen to their feet. This is a man who also wants to be the savior of TNA, but he wants to lead the resurgence of that brand.
This is all about redemption for Joe Hendry, the man who unfortunately allowed the TNA gold to slip through his fingers. Hendry feels that he's the only one. Vic, stop waving your arms.
I can't stop because I believe.
Joe Hendry, the Brett Favre of professional wrestling. Not throwing interceptions, but he just fumbled the ball, man. He just fumbled the ball.
That was the reference that came to mind. It came from his medulla oblongata. Oh, God bless him.
And finally, the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams.
Now we talking. What?
Yeah! I like it. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man.
That's that boy, Trick Williams.
That trash.
The TNA. Well, Al's Campeon. Oh, he's looking good. He's looking dapper now. Give it up for that man. Oh, yes.
Oh, we are sold out, as I've mentioned, here in Atlanta. Inside center stage. And also joining us here amongst the crowd is Carlos Silva. He's the TNA president. He is sitting here ringside on hand to see this Slammiversary contract be signed between these three men that will do battle July 20th for the TNA World title.
He's got to love the ratings that this man, Trick Williams, is bringing to the company. I love it.
Now, gentlemen, I'll just need all three of your signatures, and then it can be made official.
Hey, yo, first and foremost, Atlanta, what's good? Now that I got that
They
out
are
the way,
chanting
I just gotta
TNA,
say,
and they're in
I don't
NXT.
take moments like this for granted. Being the standard of TNA wrestling and being in the ring on the WWE PLE means something to me.
Can you? Let me ask y'all a question. Can y'all imagine if Joe Henry left TNA and came to WWE?
Just another thing to boost your ego, right? But to me, it represents much more. The hustle, the grind, the dedication, but more importantly, the respect, which were all things that you had once upon a time.
I mean, of course, Trick Williams. Of course, when Trick Williams was the NXT champion.
So next week, we're gonna find out whether or not Trick Hollywood over here, or Hollywood Trick, however you want to say it, is all sizzle and no steak. And Joe, don't think I forgot about you. Don't think I forgot about you. I respect what you've done. I respect how you've repped our brand, but at the end of the day, Joe, at the end of the day, let me tell you this. At the end of the day, you're standing in the way of me getting mine, so we gotta throw these hands. Straight up. TNA Wrestling was built off the backs of some of the very best professional wrestlers. And at Slammiversary, I will be the man to bring it back to the roots. Let's get it.
Oh, man.
Mike, I respect the fact that you want to bring TNA back to its roots, but you know what I want to do? I want to get back to doing exactly what I was doing, and that's taking TNA wrestling to new, unprecedented heights like only Joe Hendry can. So I will not be distracted by you when it comes to reclaiming the championship that I never should have lost in the first place.
I mean, we all saw it at a couple months ago.
You'd be trying to use people as human shields, whether it's high rise or first class, whoever you can get to do your dirty
When was
work.
Battleground again?
Slammiversary. There's gonna be no one to protect you.
Oh, that was 2 months ago.
All cozy because we're in your house.
Oh, that was like a month and a half ago when that happened, because If you guys remember back in NXT Battleground Tampa back in May,
I will make you
he,
believe in Joe
of course,
Hendry.
All right, Joe, come on, sign the contract.
Thank you. Y'all good now? Y'all got all that out your system? No, I'm for real, because I really want y'all to enjoy this moment. I know how big of a deal it is for you two to be here at NXT with Trick Williams. But let me help the both of y'all out. Let me give y'all some advice. When you talking to me, when you talking to your champion, you put some respect on my name. Not only because I'm him, but because the both of you are not him. I'm the one with the stroke around here. I'm the one with the steak and the sizzle. I got the Midas touch. Damn it, I'm the man carrying two brands. Let's talk about it. This ain't about making people believe. This ain't about making promises to your daughter. You heard? Get your hand down. It's about getting the job done. And that's why I'm the greatest TNA champion of all time.
Oh, no, Trick. Trick, come on, man. You got.
Joe, I know you upset.
I wish these guys could stop saying they're the greatest champions of all time.
Joe, I know you upset. Mike, I know you upset too. Because I got a little help defending.
Do you have they do have it. I'm pretty sure they might have it on Netflix. Do you have that, Jay Frost?
I don't need no help.
Because that's the other way to watch it.
It's Trick and Nay, and it's always gonna be Trick and Nay. Let's talk about it.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Yeah.
Trick, you should know that Mike and I don't agree on a lot, but there are two things that we do agree on. Number one, that TNA World Championship is coming home to a TNA superstar.
And two, you talk too damn much.
Oh, here we go!
Hendry! Oh no! Showing some TNA unity!
Hell no!
This afternoon in Atlanta. Who will walk out of Slammiversary with the TNA Championship?
I think if nothing else, it makes a strong case for Ava to start using DocuSigns for these sort of things.
Oh, man.
Hendry, Santana, Trick Williams, Slammiversary, it's going down. It's all about the gold. That's not the only gold we're talking about today, is it, Victor?
The bull, man. That's the bull.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but back to what Corey's point was, it is a big day here in Atlanta. Great American Bash right now.
Book is upset. Book wants to make sure Trick is still champion.
When you talk about championships, how about this one? Goldberg's final match. He challenges the Ring General Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's coming up live.
Is it?
Nationwide, 8 p.m. Eastern, streaming right here on Peacock.
Oh, wow. Have you tried refreshing it? Uh-oh. Dark
State's here.
Dark State? Oh, no.
And they're looking to feast on TNA. Hendry, Santana.
Oh, no. These guys are rabid animals.
Absolute chaos, madness, disorder, heresy.
Oh, no.
And we have seen Dark State arrive and destroy on TNA. Where Dark State goes, destruction follows.
one is safe.
These guys are rabid animals.
Evolution is when the past, present, and future of women's wrestling clash.
I would say just keep trying. Just keep trying to refresh it, and maybe you'll try to get it this time.
Legends. I'll be the standout superstar.
Kalani Jordan. I think I got her name wrong, but
It's no secret that NXT is the underdog brand. But who doesn't love an underdog story?
Kalani. I think
In Paris.
Kalani Jordan. Hey, and also congratulations to Kalani Jordan and Carmelo Hayes. I heard they got engaged.
Ever since I stepped foot in NXT, it was all about
Oh
business.
man, this.
Sure, did it get cruel? A little rigid? A little ruthless? Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was business. And then it grew.
It's unfortunate that
And
the
it became
D'Angelo
about me.
family
I brought in Stacks,
is
a kid I grew up with, a street soldier. I gave him
is broken up.
and he became the underboss. I brought in Rizzo, a street smart
And
girl,
then, of
small
course,
in
this
stature,
upcoming
but she
Tuesday,
packs a big mouth and an even bigger punch. I brought in
couldn't
Luke,
this be the end of the
a college
D'Angelo
educated
family
football player with a lot of
once the
to handle all the legality.
underboss?
The D'Angelo family became a true NXT success story.
Can the underboss,
Fast forward
the
to now.
NXT Heritage
And the
Cup
empire
champion,
I created
and
was
then
built on a faulty foundation of betrayal, ego,
hold on, let me check.
and broken trust. See, my father once told me, be careful who you call friend, because I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. This Tuesday is going to be the saddest day of my life. I have to destroy
Oh, the family. That's right.
the family I created. Luca, Stacks.
The D'Angelo family.
This is
Tony D'Angelo.
the final ride of the D'Angelo family. One last scrap. Oh, and Stacks, before I forget, I got you a little parting gift ahead of Tuesday. You're gonna be coming in a little light.
Oh, snap! Tony! Oh, no! Tony D'Angelo just threw the NXT Heritage Cup in the river! Oh, no!
You've never defeated Io Sky in singles competition.
All right, commercial break. We'll be right
Does
back.
that affect your psyche at all going into this match?
On Ripley. Sky wins. Over the moonsault. Into the cover.
Io's reign continues in NXT.
Io Sky counter. Io Sky is the world champion. Over the moonsault. Cover on Belair. Io Sky wins.
Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in a one-on-one matchup.
Io's always had my number every step of the way. Whether it was the Mae Young Classic to NXT, now for my Women's World Championship, that's always going to be on my mind. But I'm someone that likes to put this doubt into the fire that really sets me alight.
Mommy is the most dominant woman within this company.
Rhea Ripley is a genuine badass. How can you not be impressed?
This is my division because Mommy is always on top. Welcome to Monday Night Mommy! With Evolution just around the corner, I feel like I need to start getting my priorities straight.
The women's Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
You are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. Nobody in this division can stop me.
From world of stardom to the top of the world.
It's my era.
One of the greatest in-ring competitors the women's division has ever seen.
Nobody in this division will ever take this championship from Io Sky. I want to defend against the best. That means defending against Rhea Ripley.
Io, I have nothing but respect for you. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm gonna stop at nothing to get this back. So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
What a gutsy move by Io Sky, who will be the Women's World Champion.
I am the real Women's World Champion.
Here we go. Here we go. You're ready. Today,
And we are back.
go out there and become the NXT champion by any means necessary.
Yes, I will become champion. But Briggs, I do it with honor.
All right.
Well, here we go. Human Demolition Derby for the NXT Championship.
Oh, that's not the main event? I thought it was. Oh, I'm assuming that tag team match is the main event. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me fix something.
Honor, doing it the right way. You yourself have competed for the NXT Championship. Would you be tossing honor out the window here at the Great American Bash to put that gold around your waist?
Personally speaking, absolutely I would, but this isn't about me. This is about Yoshiki Inamura, a man who returned from Japan to make life better for his friend and partner, Josh Briggs. Briggs couldn't capture the TNA Championship in the opportunity that Inamura earned, but it only gets bigger. You want to think big in NXT? It doesn't get any bigger than the NXT Championship and the ruler.
The last time the NXT Championship was defended here in Atlanta, 2018, Andrade defeated Johnny Gargano. We talked about this stat earlier. It's still
Time for the NXT Championship. Now, I kind of got this wrong. I thought it was the I thought the NXT Championship was the main event, but it turns out I was wrong. It was that tag team match.
He's on the warpath, man. That man, no bread, no water tonight. All he wants is eat. And in the more, what? About
There we go. I had to
3
fix
pounds of
it.
meat. We finna eat tonight, dog.
Mike Rome standing by.
He's so angry for. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Championship. Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 242 pounds, Yoshiki Inamura. And his opponents from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Oba Femi.
Weight of opportunity is on the shoulders of Inamura. Challenger looking to become the second Japanese-born superstar to win the NXT title. The other Graves is someone you know very well, Shinsuke Nakamura.
No doubt Nakamura going to keep an eye on this one. And think of the legendary superstars who sent well wishes to Inamura before this match. Talking about Marufuji, talking about the great Muta, Kaiji Muto, Io Sky, all wishing Inamura the best of luck in this contest. And trust me, as talented as Inamura is, he's going to need a little bit of luck tonight.
Well, on to that point, Corey, does that add extra pressure, do you think, to Yoshiki Inamura, knowing that all those greats, all those legends are on his side, watching closely?
Perhaps, but did you see how lightning quick Inamura got back to his feet after being run over by the ruler? Whatever it takes to fuel you to become great. Sometimes it's pressure, sometimes it's fear, sometimes there's a litany of different reasons that a superstar can become great. I'm not sure what's driving Inamura tonight, but no doubt he's looking to do it with honor.
Well, Booker, to Graves' point, how has Inamura's past paved the way for this championship moment, maybe a golden moment in his career?
Not just Inamura's past, but the path of the Japanese wrestler. I mean, you guys are talking about honor, but they say in Japan, death before dishonor is the way of the samurai. So you can expect Inamura to do anything necessary to win this match tonight. Trust me on that.
And he could go that far, but only with honor. As Inamura right now, a test of strength here between he and
Something
Oba.
of an unfamiliar feeling for Yoshiki.
Oh,
Inamura.
wow.
Powered by really anybody.
There's that quickness one more time on display, and right back into the center of the ring like two mastodons. Oba got hung up for a second, and he sits right back down on the challenger. And let's remember, Inamura returned at Battleground for his brother Josh Briggs, who is here on the outside for the fans, for the passion of NXT. And Graves, he's going to need the support of everyone that's here today, everyone that's here tonight to overcome his greatest test he's ever faced in NXT, Oba Femi.
No doubt about it. But again, if anybody can thrive under this sort of, oh, shoulders down. If anybody can thrive under this sort of pressure and emerge victorious, they absolutely deserve to be the NXT champion. Yoshiki Inamura could be the NXT champion for a long time after tonight. Who knows? Time will tell.
Booker, Yoshiki Inamura returned thinking bigger. I mean, you have to like that mentality.
I like everything about this.
Whoa!
Right now, he's in there with a true beast here in NXT. Has fought every.
Wait a minute, Book.
But look at Inamura.
Oh,
Just
wow.
Right back up.
Japanese strong style, baby. Here we go. Wait a minute. It's not a sumo contest.
About to be.
This is America.
Hell yeah! Look at that!
Oh, wow.
Who just tossed Oba Femi.
Inamura leaning into his sumo background, overpowering Oba Femi. Here comes the challenger.
Oba, right now, center of the ring, just got
Wow.
A lot of weight coming right there.
Cover, and a kick out at one.
Like a cannonball right to the chest of the champion.
Oh.
Right into the sternum for Inamura.
Nigerian versus Japanese.
How will Inamura respond to this premium live event environment?
I mean, being under these bright lights, Inamura knows he's got one shot, perhaps, at this championship. He needs to go out there. He needs to cash in. He needs to cash in big time with a big move like, whoa.
Oba rolled to the outside.
That was
Yoshiki
smart.
realizing it. And
Oh! Wow!
Give Oba Femi a lot of credit right there. This kid has gotten a lot smarter over this last 365 days, man.
I agree with you, Book. Oba just laid a trap, and Inamura stepped right into it.
Big time.
When was the last time, Graves, we saw Inamura go down with one chop?
There aren't too many men walking God's green earth who possess that type of power, but Oba Femi absolutely is one of them.
Able to counter for a moment, get a little bit of separation. Oba just went down. Yeah, he's grabbing that right knee.
Wow!
And again.
That's what we're talking about, Book.
You're gonna see different Inamura.
Wow.
Trust me. And I'm not
I think Oba Femi just met his match.
In Inamura, he wants to be champion so bad. For the man on the outside. outside for the butts in the seats for those watching at home, and now showcasing his own will, showcasing his own power, showcasing his own strength.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Cover.
One, two.
Juncture of the matchup, it is not, as this title match continues. I just looked up from my monitor as we take a look at this.
Inamura launching himself like a missile off of the apron, taking down Oba, and this is a straight-up terrifying display of power from the challenger.
And back to the action in the ring.
Oh, here we go.
A handprint on his chest from Oba Femi. Femi! Whoa! Just going right down to the mat. High impact offense with his championship on the
That was Big E's big ending he just did. That Oba Femi just did.
Today, by the way, guys, 186th day as champion for Oba Femi.
I'll tell you something, Oba Femi is well past his years as far as his advancement in this business with the time he's put in thus far. This kid, he's unbelievable. He's definitely a star.
And we were interrupted by the Dark State moments ago on the topic of titles. Booker, how excited are you for tonight? Goldberg's last match.
Goldberg, this is what all started right here at the Georgia Dome, 1998, his first championship. Can he go out there and do it just one last time? They say he may not be as great as he once was, but he can be great once. Oh, yes, man.
It was on that July night he defeated Hollywood Hulk Hogan in Atlanta. Will history repeat itself? Saturday night's main event live nationwide, 8 p.m. Streaming right here on Peacock and nationwide on NBC. But the NXT Championship hanging in the balance.
Man,
the
what?
champion who
Uh-oh.
is in control. Wow.
Look at the power.
Obo right now into the cover.
1, 2.
And another kick out. And I mean, Graves, you take a look at Oba Femi. There were a lot of questions by some coming into this matchup if there was chips in the armor of sorts of the champion.
So far, so good from the ruler. Take a look at the power of Oba hanging the challenger across the top rope. Listen, Oba Femi has been a fighting champion. There is no reason to doubt the ruler and his dominance. It's not like Oba is making competitors jump through hoops. He's not running away. He stands there and he defends his title.
And speaking of standing there, standing in the center of the ring, another gut buster, another
1,
cover,
2.
and another kick out. Graves, are you starting to sense that maybe Oba Femi looking at the stomach, the ribs, is trying to take away the impact of that Yoshiki splash from the top?
Well, listen, we've learned, to Booker's point earlier, that Oba continues to evolve as a competitor. He's become more intellectual in his strategy. It's not just raw force anymore. It's a game plan. That very well may be what the champion's looking to do.
Oba Femi's very methodical in his approach here tonight, and he needs that because Inamura, perhaps most dangerous he's been since he joined NXT tonight. Trust me on that.
You feel that
trying to shift
Oh,
the power.
wow.
It is, and whoa, right back in.
Oh, no.
Right back around.
Oh!
Counter, cover.
What a counter!
And a near fall, and now it's Yoshiki who's on top, looking for the crucifix. Shoulder down one more time. Almost.
Oh,
able
he almost
to put
got
the
him.
ball around his waist. He's doing it with pride, passion.
Oh. Spine buster. And a kick out.
This man right here, Oba Femi, he has a playbook now, man. This is not the same guy you dealt with, like I say, a year ago. Trust me.
You saw Inamura able to shift the power for a moment, then utilize his weight to take down the champion, but just this quickly, Oba Femi is back on top, nearly put an end to this matchup.
Beautiful spine buster.
NXT Championship on the line here at the Great American Bash. And this certainly has been a test of power between the two. And again, right back to the body goes Oba Femi, buckling the knees of Yoshiki Inamura, trying to hoist up Yoshiki, who counters.
Oh. Oh. Wow!
Wow! And it's Inamura.
One of those two was trying to suplex one another.
Yoshiki
Yoshiki's feeling it.
could be closing in on dropping the ruler, and there's that offense.
A sumo style strikes to the chest, muscling in. Oh my
Oh.
God! Muscling Oba all the way to the corner.
Wow!
And the challenger teeing off like Nick Tarnasky at a golf course.
Taking it to the street right now.
Bang!
Yoshiki peppering Oba.
Oh, wow!
Look at this. We haven't gotten to see the striking ability of
Oh!
too heavily. Rolling
Forearm to
Oba just got dropped. Briggs is fired up, trying to fire up Inamura.
I wonder if Oba is truly prepared for what's going on right now, guys. I wonder.
Wow!
Oh,
like I said, it seems to be Obafemi met his match.
That is outrageous power from the challenger who nearly knocked off the ruler.
This is awesome.
Oba is truly prepared for this right here, guys. This is different.
Oh, Yoshiki going to the top.
Look at the drop down.
Uh-oh. About to go flying. Oh, what a counter. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no. Oh, the referee's down.
Impact in the corner, the officials down. Oba looking for the end.
Oh, no.
Briggs just hit Obafemi with the NXT Championship, and I don't think Yoshiki Inamura realizes it. But the advantage now is for the challenger. Oba is down.
Oh, no.
Challenger to the top. This is all about honor for the challenger. Yoshiki, though, got hoisted. Inamura able to slip down the back. Coming right back in. Ducks once, flying back.
Oh.
Dropping the champion. He doesn't want to take a shortcut. He wants to do this the right way. And once again, Yoshiki Inamura climbing to the top. Got his target acquired. Yoshiki!
There it is.
All of it. Cover. There's no referee. The official's still down.
Oh, no.
We should have a new champion. What the hell's Briggs?
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. The referee's back up.
Briggs is screaming count line. I think Briggs is trying to hand him his chain.
Briggs is going to get his partner disqualified.
The officials rolling back in. Yoshiki
Oh, no.
said no. Yoshiki, though, just got dropped. Choke slam. Champion into the cover to retain. No! That fighting spirit.
Wow.
Yoshiki's still thriving here at the Great American Bash. Briggs is in disbelief. So is Obafemi. The NXT Championship is on the line. Sold out here in Atlanta. Center stage. Great American Bash. Who will walk out NXT champion?
Inamura could be champion right now if he would have taken advantage of the situation.
He's not going to take advantage, though. We've heard what he has said, not just today, but earlier this week. He's going to do it the right way. It's about honor for Yoshiki Inamura.
Right now, these gladiators.
Right, and then his partner's trying to have him dishonor what he meant.
Trying to chop that tree down, man.
Oba answering back. And
Oh!
Fall from grace. Countered, though. Inamura now. Hoisted up.
Look at the power.
And drop it.
Wow.
There it is.
Sit
1,
down. Stop
2.
for the title.
Oh, no.
Briggs thought it was over.
Last minute.
Briggs, get off the apron. Get off.
Well, Briggs is screaming. Go, go, go.
Briggs, get off the apron.
Briggs, 10. Oh, no, from behind.
1,
Yoshiki for the
2.
championship.
Oh.
And Oba just able to kick out the last second. Right back in. Oh!
There it is.
From grace.
God.
1, 2, 3.
Overcomes
Obafemi retains. Survive. Dang.
What a fight.
Yeah. Got to give it to the challenger. He put up a good fight. But at the end of the day, the champion, the ruler, still stays in his throne.
But the ruler refused to relent. Incidental contact with Briggs, shoulders down.
Exactly. Briggs actually cost this guy his man the match. Because all he wanted to do is
Fall from grace and still.
What a fight from the challenger. He tried to do it with honor. What's going through the mind of that man, Josh Briggs? But what we do know, the reign of the ruler, Oba Femi, as our champion, continues here in NXT.
Man, what a match.
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres home field gets a whole new lineup. When WWE
An absolutely incredible scene.
hits Petco Park,
A slugfest for the ages.
Oh my goodness. The epic performance that no one will ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Scan the code now to register for exclusive pre-sale opportunities.
That's right, Survivor Series comes to Petco Park in San Diego for the first time ever. November 29. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. But today, we are here in Atlanta. It was the site of WrestleMania 27 tonight, live nationwide right there at the State Farm Arena at 8 p.m. Eastern, streaming here on Peacock and live on NBC. It is Saturday night's main event, and don't forget tomorrow, available on Spotify, the Saturday night recap. But also tomorrow, it's the second ever Evolution.
I apologize, you guys. I don't know what's going on with the
This weekend.
we're dealing with technical difficulties.
Evolution in the city of Atlanta, which
Lash Legend.
with all this undeniable dominant presence,
And I think Lash Legend, as another person I can potentially see become a big time player in the near future, not only for NXT, but on the main roster pretty soon. And I definitely see her as a future women's world champion. All right, commercial break.
Hey, yo, Ava.
Oh, we're back.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, man, exactly. I just got jumped by two guys who don't even go here to NXT.
Right.
Look, man, they're trying to plot against me. They know the only way they can get this TNA title back is if they work together to beat Trick Williams, man.
Right.
Look, what we gonna do about it?
Well, we are not going to do anything about that because that's not actually what I'm talking about. Yes, you went through the table, but while you were down, Darkstate came out and they jumped Joe and Mike, your opponents, at Slammiversary. That's very...
What you trying to say, Ava? How many times I gotta tell you that me and Darkstate don't have nothing to do with each other? Look, they jumped me before too, huh? You don't remember that?
Well, look, you clearly live to tell the tale.
Come on.
And if you and Darkstate have nothing to do with each other, then it won't be a problem when y'all take them on in a 6-man tag on Tuesday.
What?
Who is y'all?
You and Joe Hendry and Mike Santana against Darkstate.
Oh.
Oh, hell no.
It'll be fine.
Well, let me get this straight. Hendry, Santana, and Trick Williams.
What is General Manager Ava
but they have to
doing?
as a team against Darkstate. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, we're going to find out Tuesday.
I don't blame Buck at all.
Standing right now, Sarah Schreiber is standing by.
Obafemi, congratulations. You have a comment on your successful NXT title defense.
I feel very bad for Yoshiki. He deserves better. But despite the involvement from Josh Briggs, the right man came out on top. And still, the NXT champion, the ruler, Oba.
Wait a minute.
Oba, thank you for challenge. And I am sorry about Briggs. It's all right. I'll give you a title match soon. You deserve a rematch without Josh.
Shut up! Stop! Stop. You just being a man of honor? Bro, I know you don't got no honor, and neither do I.
I know you're not talking.
That's why I can
get
beat
out
you.
of my face.
Shut up.
Get out of my face.
What has got into this guy?
Speaking of Tuesday, there's a lot of questions and a few answers after what happened earlier. It is official. These three men.
Yeah, like I said, how's this gonna work? But the question is, which of the three men is gonna compete in this 6 tag match? Oh, the family business triple threat match. The D'Angelo family. This could be the final. I forgot. Of course, the main event. And guys, I was confused on the main event. I thought it was the NXT Championship was the main event, but I did not know it was the tag match.
We have the most stacked and the deepest women's division in the world.
Be right back.
When you stand out here talking about the NXT women's division, you're really just talking about JC Jane.
Whoa! Jane falling into the cover.
The new NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
I am in absolute shock. JC Jane is the queen pin in NXT.
But you know the part that just really irks me is how you continue to underestimate me.
You are the most beatable champion of all time.
The most beatable champion ever?
Oh, jeez.
Guess who's gonna have the last laugh? JC freaking Jane.
The champion, the one standing tall.
I continue to add the hottest free agent in sports entertainment, Jordan Grace.
Grace knows what it feels like to carry a women's division on her back.
I did everything I had to do in order to get here.
The glamour, Blake Monroe.
The glamour raises the bar, turns heads, and redefines what it means to be a star. This women's division is all mine.
Guys, are we looking at the next face of the NXT women's division?
You and Blake Monroe seem to be cut from the same cloth. You think you can just walk up in here and everyone's gonna bow down at your feet.
But if you really think you came here to take what Fatal Influence has built, then you're delusional. The rumors are true. Fatal Influence are as insecure as they are bitches.
Fatal Influence will always be here to remind you exactly where you stand.
Why don't you just shut up?
Jordan Grace looking to stand her ground. Alan Henley and JC Jane delivering a message.
She's here! Blake Monroe getting her some right now.
At the Great American Bash, it will be Fallon Henley and JC Jane against the team of Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
The Great American Bash is not going to know what's hit it.
It will be glamorous as Blake Monroe will team with Jordan Grace, who 24 hours later will face JC Jane for the NXT Women's Title Evolution.
First, we beat Fatal Influence at Bash. Then, I beat JC at Evolution.
Has a fatal blow just been delivered to Fatal Influence? We will find out at the Great American Bash.
It's not over until I win.
Main event time of the Great American Bash.
Main event time.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Jordan Grace.
Graves, this has to be the biggest weekend in the career of Jordan Grace.
I'm sure an argument can be made for that to be a fact, but Jordan Grace needs to focus on the task at hand, which is about to take place right now. Yes, she has a golden opportunity less than 24 hours away tomorrow at Evolution as the Juggernaut challenges JC Jane for the coveted NXT Women's Championship. But tonight could be a trap game for Jordan Grace.
Glamour is forever.
And her tag team partner from London, England, Blake Monroe.
The official in-ring debut of Blake Monroe.
I can't wait for this.
Are about to get glamorous.
I cannot wait.
NXT. And how about this? Her
For-
first official matches, yes, you see the camaraderie between these two, is in the main event of a premium live event.
We're about to see whether or not Blake Monroe lives up to the hype. We know what she's done before she's arrived here. What can she do with
I
this
can't
opportunity?
wait to
Does
see
she have what it takes?
what Blake Monroe does. Oh boy. Here comes Fatal Attraction. Well, not Fatal Attraction, I mean Fatal Influence.
And their opponents, accompanied by Jasmine Nate, Fallon Henley, and the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
Wow.
Fatal Influence.
Graves, is JC starting to view herself a little bit in a hierarchy than her partners? I'm sure you saw what happened on the Countdown show. She decided to have an interview all by herself and didn't let her partners know it was going down.
Well, when you are a singles champion in WWE, it affords you certain benefits, that being single interview time. And all these people talking about JC Jane being the most beatable champion of all time. You think that's the case? It's simple. Show up and do it. Show up and beat JC Jane. Until you do, I'm tired of hearing about it.
This is the third time women have main evented the Great American Bash. It, however, is the first time ever they've done it in a tag team match. A history-making weekend kicking off with the Great American Bash here sold out at center stage. And
All right, here we go.
see Jordan Grace starting things off here with Fallon Henley. But when you take a look at Jordan Grace, she's a seasoned competitor who is power personified. But how big is this weekend for her?
Oh!
She's been chasing that NXT.
That in effect.
Let's be fun. That means the championship is in the right hands with this woman right here.
Jordan should have slapped her back.
Baby.
And we know Jordan Grace is no stranger to the big stage. We remember her incredible Royal Rumble match performance, etc. Jordan Grace is always a threat any day of the week, no matter what. But the question remains, does she have what it takes to beat, quote-unquote, the most beatable women's champion in NXT history?
Well, it's hard for us not to look at tomorrow night at Evolution, at that NXT Women's Championship match. Wow. One has to wonder for Jordan Grace if she comes
Right back at you.
a failure.
Well, that remains to be seen.
You slap my back, I'm going to slap yours. But instead, I'm going to use two hands.
Jordan Grace needs to maintain a
All right, here we go. I guess we're going to get a little preview of tomorrow night's NXT Women's Championship match. I guess we're going to get a little preview.
Well, this is a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow.
Exactly.
Evolution. These two women will tangle for the women's title. Roll shoulders down. Ring and a shift in weights. Grace for a moment, kicking right out is Jane, coming right back in, getting countered into a beautiful action. It is Jordan Grace who shifts her weight for a second time. Shoulder now down of Jane and another near fall.
Slow it down.
No, she talking about chill out. No, there's no chill outs in WWE. Oh, yeah, tag her in. You want her? Tag it in. Oh, here comes Blake Monroe. Here we go.
Booker, what are you looking for out of Blake Monroe's
Let's see what she can. Like I said, y'all, she's a former AEW Women's World Champion, formerly known as Mariah May. And now she goes by Blake Monroe. Let's go. Let's see what she can do.
That's going to be back on his bingo card on Tuesday, Graves. Obviously already popular with the NXT universe. Monroe's been a champion, success all over the world. Japan.
And what a way to make your in-ring debut by tagging with the #1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. I mean, #1 contender for the NXT Women's, yeah.
Is very familiar with 2 tag team championships under her belt. Okay?
Jay now the NXT Women's Champion, ripping at the shoulder of Blake Monroe. And we know there'd be nothing more for JC Jane that she would like than to ruin the in-ring debut of Blake Monroe and also walk away from this weekend still Women's Champion.
Can you blame JC? I mean, she is the NXT Women's Champion, yet for some reason, people are refusing to pay JC the respect she deserves. So you know what? She's going to step up and force the respect. Maybe she does that by taking out.
We'll tag her in. Well, here we go.
She's a pillar here in NXT, an original.
So, Booker, you're very upset.
Oh, look at his takedown by Henley into the cover.
You're very upset with those in the locker room that have publicly been saying that JC Jane is the most beatable champion in the WWE.
The thing is, I don't agree with that. I mean, JC Jane has been here for
tag. Here we go.
Not just by accident or anything like that. JC Jane stuck around to win that championship. Now she's done that. Now it's on and on
what
with
teamwork.
JC Jane.
Well, she's seeing her partner get decimated by the woman who will challenge her for the title tomorrow at Evolution, that being Jordan Grace. And Grace now, and how about that team?
Wow!
Cover, count, and a kick out.
That's something they dreamed up at the day spa.
Wow, what chemistry from Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe.
If Grace comes up short, how she will handle the burden of failure.
Now tag, here comes Blake Monroe again.
No doubt about it. Right now, it could be argued that Jordan Grace is riding her hottest hand, at least that we've seen in NXT.
Slap!
All go up in smoke right here at Center Stage in Atlanta.
And following up, Blake Monroe, round and round they go. Blake Monroe.
Oh, wow.
A little extra on that sidewalk slam into the cover, looking at the champion.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Could be said for JC.
What awareness from Blake Monroe, because Blake looked at the champ knowing that she was going to try to get involved. And she tried to kick her out the way. Great.
Beautiful switch there by Monroe.
Wait a minute.
Shoulders are down, but that's great situation.
Oh, look at that.
Jasmine Nix.
Yeah, that's called tag team action. I love it.
Oh, come on. You got to be. Nah, Book, that's not tag team action. That's a 3-on-2 situation.
A little respect on the name of Fallon Henley. This is a woman who has held gold.
The woman outside, whatever her name is, she had no business getting involved in the match. It's supposed to be 2-on-2, not 2-on-3.
That's just the way I see it.
Take a look, Graves, at this teamwork one more time.
O'Connor roll executed by Blake Monroe, but JC realized what was going on.
Yes.
The official's attention, and Jasmine Nix on the outside with a
Come on, no, Blake, kick out. There you go.
With a kick out, Jasmine Nix, the X factor on the outside of the ring.
And we've talked about tag team chemistry, and this is what we're seeing, Book. I mean, look at how well Fatal Influence has cut the ring in half.
Well, now because thanks to the distraction and also Fatal Attraction's teammate getting involved, this made Fatal Influence. I keep saying Fatal Attraction. I mean Fatal Influence to get back in the mix.
Low for a second. Stopping the momentum of Grace
because they try.
And then one more.
Wow! Jordan Grace! Jordan Grace just lift up both women. Yeah, get her out of here.
Jordan Grace now giving chase to Fallon Henley.
Yeah, and the muscle. Doesn't matter how big your muscles are, you get dropped by that pump kick, no matter who you are.
Right in the chin. JC Jane on point with that pump kick. I'm letting them know, champ. Cover by Henley.
That's right.
And a kick out, and you just felt
kick out.
air leave center stage.
Boom! What did JC say? What did she say? What did JC say to you?
JC said, let them know. Let the WWE Universe at home know.
Let them have it. That's what she said, man.
She didn't even talk to you. What does that make you feel? She's talking to Corey instead of you now.
Doesn't make me feel bad at all. Right now, she's doing her work.
Up cover here by the champion.
Off the double suplex and another kick out. And Booker is a tag team specialist. It's hard to argue Fatal Influence doesn't have the advantage in this matchup. But taking it further, how much scouting can be done by JC Jane or Jordan Grace for that matter heading into tomorrow?
This match is really all about JC right now trying to download that information about Jordan Grace. And Jordan trying to do the same thing. My question is this.
The NXT Universe is trying to rally Jordan Grace to get back into it.
They have coming into that matchup. It could be a problem.
You're absolutely right about that, Booker.
That's the dangers of this matchup for these two.
Not to mention the fact that these two are becoming even more familiar with one another inside of the ring. There are maneuvers happening today that may be countered tomorrow. These women will stop.
Yeah, Jordan has to make a tag, has to get back into this. Jordan has to make a tag to Blake Monroe to get back into it.
When the spotlight is not on
Oh, what a super kick.
them right here in this moment. And that super kick was square on the jaw of Jordan Grace. And here's where that tag team continuity comes back in, continuing to cut off the ring.
Fatal Influence right now, they're working like a well-oiled machine right now. Tag team extraordinaire. I love it, man.
Bending the rules, not breaking them for the moment. And finally,
you see that?
In. High impact offense
see that?
into the cover. And a kick out by Grace. Derek Sanders doing his best in this matchup with all three members of Fatal Influence. But they are certainly putting it together in the main event here at the Great American Bash. Another cover, or another tag made. JC Jane's back in. And I'm looking at Jordan Grace's face. She right now is desperately trying to grab some sort of air to get into her lungs to get back into this fight.
Jordan Grace has to make a tag to Blake Monroe.
Over and over. This is Tag Team Wrestling 101.
Oh, come on. Revs, come on. Rev, get her out of the ring.
Soften Jordan up, not just for this matchup, but for that championship match tomorrow night at WWE
Right now, man, they're just breaking Jordan down, trying to soften that armor just a little bit. And trust me, JC Jane, she's thinking about tomorrow night and holding on to that championship.
You can hear that all the way at the State Farm Arena, the site of Saturday Night.
Come on, Jordan.
Later on this evening. And whoa, Jordan Grace right now.
There, come on, Jordan.
She's got to make the most of it. Overpowering Fallon Henley.
There it is, make the tag. Jordan, come on, you got to tag Monroe.
This could be the opportunity.
Tag Blake, come on, Jordan, you got to tag Blake.
Blake Monroe looking to save her muscle muffin here right now.
Yeah, finally.
And in comes the glamorous one. NXT in-ring debut. And ooh!
Nothing glamorous about that.
Bam!
Oh, yes, man.
Fired up.
Getting the work done.
Jasmine Nix right here in front of us, beside herself. JC Jane, nice elbow. Getting a little bit of separation, but uh-oh.
Beautiful, baby.
The Hall of Famer, Paige on a Trish Stratus.
Right.
Trish will be in action tomorrow at Evolution.
Exactly. That was.
Drop kick from Blake Monroe. Monroe now into the cover for her team's victory.
That was
Jane just getting that shoulder.
That was. I think that was some stratisfaction right there.
JC Jane does not want to take an L here tonight.
Paying homage to the Hall of Famer, like Corey Graves said, Trish Stratus. Remember, Trish Stratus tomorrow night will be taking on Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship.
Jane may not make it to Evolution. Oh, big forearm though by Monroe. You can see it almost hurting herself, trying to shake some feeling back into her.
Oh, wait a minute. She's not going to do that.
She's certainly trying to.
JC hanging on for dear life. Thank God for Fallon.
Trying her best. Well, there's Grace. Grace hooking Fallon. Monroe.
Oh, come on!
The referee did not see Jasmine Nix.
Jasmine Nix once again.
Sanders sees it now.
Like I said, this is a 3-on-2 situation.
Two legal superstars in this match until that moment when Fallon Henley tagged in. And again, Fatal Influence in control. And a blockbuster out of the corner.
That's it.
Is this going to be enough?
Here we go.
Snacking up Monroe and a kick out.
Think about how sweet a victory would be for Fatal Influence. Both Fallon Henley and JC Jane to say that they spoiled the in-ring debut of Blake Monroe.
I mean, at the same time, I hear what you're saying, but look, if you really want to call this down the middle, this is almost a glorified handicap match with Jasmine Nix out here. It's been 3-on-2.
What are you talking about, man? Why you always complaining?
I'm not complaining. I'm stating facts.
Why you always complaining?
Has she not interfered not once but twice, rolling right through those? Blake Monroe, nice, unique cover, and almost got the 3.
Oh!
Big headbutt just rocked Fallon. Monroe fell back into the tag. Jordan Grace now lead goal. Spine buster. Power overtaken. Wait a minute. Monroe gave herself some. Just took a shot at JC Jane, covered by the challenger tomorrow night in another near fall. I mean, this actually, I can't feel bad for our official. He's doing his best job right here, right now.
I mean, I can't blame Monroe right there. She took a big shot. She may not have known where she was in that situation.
Maybe looking for that torture rack bomb. Counted for a moment. Jordan Grace on the outside, and now the action is spilling all over center stage. Jordan Grace. Oh!
Fallon with a spear.
Turning this matchup right around. What a main event here at the Great American Bash.
Take another look. Impressive athleticism by Jordan Grace, but Fallon took advantage of the situation, delivered a spear.
Hey, Booker, would you call this a pivotal point in the matchup?
Pivotal point to both of these teams right now because we don't know who's going to win this thing. It's 50-50 right now.
Here comes Jane, here comes Monroe, both the fresher women for their respective teams, trading the heavy artillery.
NXT Women's Champion just took a right hand from Monroe, making her NXT in-ring debut.
Big shot there by JC.
Main event, premium, live event spotlight on all 4 of these women. Look at the combination offense, step up Inseguri, rocking Monroe, and you feel the rage.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out of JC Jane. Jane, oh, nobody home. Monroe from behind, could be looking for a German suplex, connected. Blake Monroe got all of that German suplex out of the corner onto the NXT Women's Champion.
No, 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 not again, not again.
Distracting our official.
Who's legal?
What do you mean who's legal?
Here go.
Jane's legal, but watch Jasmine Nix.
See? Once again for the 3rd time.
Where it doesn't belong.
Monroe did her best to mitigate the impact.
Oh, wait a minute.
Masha Slamovich.
What the hell?
The TNA Knockouts champion. She'll meet the winner of tomorrow's NXT Women's Championship matchup at Slammiversary. But back into the center of the ring. 2-for-1 combination offense. Into the cover goes JC Jane and breaking it up at the last moment. Jordan Grace.
Wow, the TNA Women's Champion. Good thing.
Look at this. Masha Slamovich coming to the aid of Grace and Blake Monroe. Crushing impact in the middle. The knee of the champion might have turned Monroe's lights clean out. But the muscle muffin bulldozer keeps this matchup alive.
What a main event here at the Great American Bash. Jane, Grace, and Blake Monroe. All 4 women right now throwing it down.
Let them fight.
Double clothesline, drop Jane and Monroe.
Everything's starting to break down. Right now, our official losing some sort of control of this matchup. And right around goes Fallon Henley. And I do believe the 2 legal superstars are Jane and Blake Monroe back in the center ring.
JC Jane.
Whoa, almost stealing it. Was the women's champion. Rolling encore doesn't connect. Big boot doesn't connect. Super kick certainly did.
Right on the money.
And right back in comes Jane. Rolling up Monroe, center of the ring. Ooh. Just able to kick up.
Whoa! Back fist by Grace.
And turn it around, DDT.
There it is.
Monroe. Monroe into the cover. And Blake Monroe just pinned the NXT Women's Champion.
What a match.
And Blake Monroe. What a win.
Exactly. And we're just like I think Joseph said, Blake Monroe just pinned the NXT Women's Champion. That means, guys, that will put what a debut for Blake Monroe, and that right there puts Blake Monroe in the conversation for a future NXT Women's Championship opportunity.
Biggest W of her still growing career. Oh, it was a glamorous debut at another memorable, great American Bash. How does this affect tomorrow night's Evolution? But our day
And remember, guys, and also we got to give credit to the TNA Women's World Knockout Champion to even the odds. All right. Well, that was it for NXT Great American Bash. What a great pay-per-view it was. Well, I will be back on in a few hours for Saturday night's main event. Stay tuned for that. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys a little bit later on tonight. Deuces.